Yeah, and it's interesting because it's funny to think of the last conversation that we had. I know one of the big takeaway points was this idea of physiotherapy needs a rebrand, and what is that rebrand going to look like? And I'm curious to hear your thoughts now, like through up and leading up until this point. Had you seen that rebrand happening, or was this whole situation, is this the catalyst of the rebrand, or putting ourselves in a position to rebrand ourselves as a profession?
I do think it was a slow trickle. I think more and more people started to realize that we don't all need to just keep carbon copying this mold of what physical therapy is viewed upon. Like, we can do something different with our skill set to help other humans. It doesn't have to be this session by session exact experience across the world. And I think that this is now hopefully the catalyst, because everybody who maybe believed that their only skill set was their hands, or that their only skill set was exercise correction and supervision, now are being challenged to help people using nothing other than education and programming. And I think what a lot of people are going to see is that people will still get better. And that's going to be the eye opener of, not that do we have to do away with manual therapy and we have to do away with supervising. Don't create a false dichotomy, because anytime you hear somebody challenge something, we tend to create these like, pit against them type scenarios. I'm not doing that. But for somebody who exclusively believed that their hands were all they were, now they're educators, now they're programmers. And now when we come out of the other side of this, I think more PTs are going to see that they can combine their skill set and deliver it in completely different ways than they'd ever imagined before.
I'm